largest in the country. And the reason why I asked you all to come out here today and why we put this together is very simple. 3 years ago, on this date, across the street, there was another town hall, or an event, I guess, whatever. It was an attempt, supposedly, for Ann Kirkpatrick to interact with her constituents. And she decided that she didn't want to listen to their questions. And she basically got out of there, got into a car with California plates, and took off. Well, since that time, she's made the decision after she was defeated that she was going to run again for office, and she is running in this election. Well, you go throughout this state, we've had 15 debates, 16 debates tomorrow I will have gone through. And I think it was a good thing that people were able to ask me questions, get an honest answer from me. And my concern is that Ann Kirkpatrick has not done one single public debate since she started this race with her opponent in the primary. And I don't know of any event that she's had where normal, everyday people can simply come and ask questions. And that's why we thought it would be a pretty good symbol to do this across the street, so you all can have the chance to ask me questions about whatever you want to ask. We haven't screened anything. We don't know who's here. We have Republicans. I'm sure we have independents, and I'm positive we have Democrats here today. And I don't care if you're on my team or you're here supporting Ann Kirkpatrick. I think it's a good thing that you have the chance to ask somebody who wants to be your representative what they think about the issues facing us. Here's what I think is important right now. The number one issue that's facing our country right now, quite honestly, is this Obamacare bill that went through and was passed by Congress and this president. The reason why I think it's the most important issue is because every single problem that we have with our economy, I think you can trace back, if not to Obamacare, you can certainly trace it back to what the ideal and the ideology is behind Obamacare. And that's an ideology that's very simple. It says that the government knows better than everyday people, and it believes that it can do things better, so it's going to do it for the people. We would have a much better economy if bureaucrats and the U.S. government would not have put down the American taxpayer. If we could stop them from doing that, we would have an economy that would be vibrant in this state. I've talked to some of you already. I know that many of you agree with that. The other big issue right now is the fact that we have leaders across the board in both parties who simply will not talk to their constituents and not listen to their constituents. During that campaign, Ann Kirkpatrick was asked repeatedly by the public why would she vote for something like Obamacare. They urged her not to do it again and again and again. And every single time she ignored them. And finally she voted for it, as well as the stimulus and other things that have really hurt this country. I'm running because of one simple reason. I served in the Arizona State Legislature, I served in the U.S. Army, and in both places I swore an oath to protect and defend not a president or a king, but the Constitution of the United States. And I believe, honestly, that that Constitution is in danger, even as we speak. It's in danger because we have people, not only in the Democratic Party, but also in the Republican Party, that simply do not respect what